हाईएस्ट पीक है यहाँ पे।
हाँ, और जो उसके बगल आपको वो दिख रहा है, डोम शेप दिख रहा है ऐसा
हाँ,
कुछ,
हाँ।
जिसपे आप हल्का ग्रास दिख रहा है, वाइट वाइट ग्रास। उसका एलिवेशन है 14,000 फीट। उसका नाम है विसुरी टॉप। About the Himalayas 3 ranges में है basically, majority. Does anybody know about them?
Himadri, Shivalik,
Yep.
Himachal.
So yeah, you are correct. The Greater Himalayas, the Middle Himalayas, and the Lower Himalayas, which is also called as Shivaliks. So जो आप अभी clear नहीं है, ये जो peaks देखोगे, those peaks which are covered in snow for 24/7, 365 days, those peaks comes under the Greater Himalayas.
See the views all across.
That is the Black Peak. यहाँ पे चंद्रशिला, towards the right side. Camp site हमारा उधर है.
We just reached our campsite in Deoriatal. This is the lunch we are having: lemon rice, dal, and papad. We reached Deoriatal some time back. So there is the Deoriatal, if you can see a little bit. We came through there and we reached the campsite. Now this is a shared campsite. This is not an Indiahikes specific campsite. So this is shared by other groups as well. And that's why, you know, it's noisy. Other people are shouting. So not a pleasant experience, not an Indiahikes experience basically till now. We came here, we had our lunch, and we will be going to Deoriatal after some time. We are waiting for that space to empty up a little bit because there is a lot of crowd right now. The problem is this space is quite commercialized. A lot of trekkers come here because it's a single day trek. They come here and they go down, or they go towards Chandrashila, Tungnath. So that's the reason we have many trekkers here. It's a one-day climb, and we also took a different path. So the other trekking groups generally takes a different path as well. We will still need to go to Deoriatal. We have not gone there yet. And we have got evening snacks. Look what it is. Pani puri. And pani as well here. So we'll finish this and then go to Deoriatal. Just heading down to Deoriatal now.
ठीक है, बट होता क्या है कि वो इतने प्यासे होते हैं, इतने व्याकुल होते हैं कि वो उसको इग्नोर कर देते हैं। क्योंकि अगर आपके सामने आप एक हफ्ते से पानी नहीं पिया आपने, आपके सामने अगर कोई लेक आ जाएगी, पानी दिख जाएगा आपको, तो फर्स्ट आपको पानी दिखेगा, कोई टोक रहा है वो नहीं दिखेगा, क्योंकि फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी आपकी वाटर है। तो वो भी जस्ट वही करते हैं, वो यहाँ पे जस्ट आते हैं, पानी पीते हैं और मूड हो जाते हैं, अनकॉन्शियस हो जाते हैं, गिर जाते हैं नीचे। कुछ क्षण बीतते हैं, कुछ क्षणों बाद होता है क्या है, उसके बाद युधिष्ठिर सोचते हैं कि वो नहीं आए, उसके बाद भेजते हैं अपने भाई अर्जुन को।
We are walking through Deoriatal, going from one side to the other. This lake seems so similar to Bikaltal, where we went during Brahmatal. It's so similar. Midst of jungle, forest all around, and lake in the middle. We are walking like this here as well, just beside the Bikaltal. We are going to a sort of a temple was there. We are going there. So similar. Just the difference. The only difference is actually there are two differences. One difference is this place is a bit more crowded. Not this side, but the side we are going. It's a bit more crowded. The other difference is Bikaltal was mostly frozen. This lake is not. Deoriatal is not frozen. The reason Deoriatal is not frozen is because the source of the water is the ground. So the water is coming from the ground full of algae, and this is a constantly moving water. It gets replenished from the ground, and that's why, since this is not still water, it never ever gets frozen, even if the temperature goes to -10, -20. We just heard the stories. Pandavas were here. I knew the story about the Pandavas coming to a lake and Yaksh asking them 5 questions, Yudhishthir answering them, and before that all the other Pandavas died after drinking the water, and after Yudhishthir answered, they got their life back. So I've heard this story. I've heard this story quite a few times. See, a drone is flying here. Someone is flying a drone. It is going into the water. Oh! It went into the water.
He was bragging about it. That's life for you.
That was interesting.
Never brag about something, because you never know what God has for you. He was bragging surely because वो अच्छे से जा रहा था, but वो नीचे गया so that हमको दिखा यार मेरे पास ड्रोन उसे क्या कहते हैं.
That was interesting. Okay, coming back to what I was saying, that Pandavas were here. I've heard that story. I knew this story. I've of course forgotten the answers of those questions, but I knew that story. And when you get to, know that this is the lake where that story, the incident of that story happened, Deoriatal, Devkali, something like that. That is quite exciting. This is the spot which was quite crowded when we saw this last while going to the camp. Now it's empty. Well, almost. Still see few people.
The message, I'm passing the message and I haven't said over. You won't be clear कि message क्या था, कितना इसके आगे भी कुछ बोलना है. And अगर आपने बीच में प्रेस कर दिया सामने वाले ने, तो अगर both person press same time, तो वो message pass नहीं होगा. So you have to say over so that next person को समझ गया हाँ message clear है. Now he can press the button and he can respond. He or she can respond.
We just started our trek for the second day. Just 10 minutes into the walk. This is the peak we were seeing from our campsite as well. We are at the Jhanti top. So yes, we do have a Jhanti top here as well, similar to Brahmatal. We are here. People are coming slowly. It was quite a steep ascent. Not easy by any chance. Quite a bit of an ascent. So we can see the whole Kedarnath range as well as a lot of other peaks as well. But I heard so many times that there will be steep ascent. I've not seen any steep ascent yet.
Just near the other Bugyal.
Huh. Only there it will be.
जाओ भाई जाओ।
क्या हुआ? चलो अभी स्ट्रेट है।